Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. You're welcome to my channel. My name is Toheeroh, and in this channel, we teach you how to cook healthy, delicious meal, herbal remedies, and product reviews. Today, we are going to be cooking something amazing, which is Egusi soup. Egusi soup. Now, the difference about this Egusi soup is that we are using two types of leaves. We are going to be using ugu leaf. This is what it looks like uncut. I usually like to buy it like this from the market and then I cut it myself. Basically, this rich is also called pumpkin leaf, and the health benefit of this is that it's very rich in iron, vitamin A, B, and C. It's a very good leaf. It helps to cleanse your blood. So remember, we teach you healthy tips and how to eat healthy. So that's why I'm doing explaining all of this. So this is bitter leaf. Now this leaf is also big as this, but the texture is quite different. I couldn't get the fresh one from the market, but usually this is washed. We extract the juice and then we drink it. It's very good. It helps to cleanse the liver, and it also helps to detox the blood. But we use the wash leaf to cook some of our soups. Today we are using it to cook egusi soup. This is what the egusi looks like. It is grounded already. Time is fast, so this is the egusi is grinded, and then we are going to be grinded it with some crayfish. This is the crayfish. I used about 2 cups to grind the egusi. That's why it has this color. Now I want to bring you guys to something very interesting. We call this Cameroon pepper or black pepper. So this is what it looks like dried. This pepper is not too hot, but it has a savory flavor, and then it gives egusi soup a different type of taste, which is quite different from the regular egusi soup in the market. So I would indulge you to buy this Cameroon pepper when next you want to buy your ingredients for egusi soup. This is what it looks like dried, and this is what it looks like grinded. Now we are going to be using lots of locust beans. I talked about it in my last video. The locust beans is very rich in iron and is also rich in vitamin A. The star nutrient in it is vitamin A. It's very good for the eyesight. When you eat lots of it, it aids, and it also aids digestion in whatever it is you are cooking. So this is stockfish. This is dry stockfish. Usually this fresh one is called egg, but usually we would have actually used lots of this, but I just wanted it to add a little flavor. It's very rich in flavor, and some people don't use seasoning cubes when they use this to cook because it makes your meal taste rich and delicious. But I'm using a little of this because we are going to be using lots of this. You can see my spread of table is quite large, so we are using this to break this into the soup because this also is very rich. You know, when you smoke or dry a fish, it's the water content evaporates, and then what is left is the nutrient, and it has a lot of flavors. So this is my ugu. That's my ugu leaf. I've already shredded it. It has been cut at the time, and then of course we are going to be using the Toheeroh blend salt, natural iodine salt. Then we'll be using oil. Now the reason we are using this oil is because this egusi soup is a large portion of egusi soup. It's going for about 30 people. It's meant to be a sadako cooking, so we are cooking for people. So this onion, this is onion. This is onion. So now basically what we'll be doing to this onion, very interesting concept here. This type of egusi I want to cook is quite different from what is in the market, is in town. Now join me. So my pot is already on the stove. So we'll bring this water to a boil, cover that, then we'll come here. I'm going to pour our egusi into the onion. I said the egusi is this method of cooking it is a special one. Now we're going to be adding the palm oil into this mixture, so we'll blend that in while we are mixing. So we are going to mix in the egusi properly. Make sure everything is well blended in. The palm oil is well blended into the egusi. So our water is coming to a boil. Now basically what we want to do here is this type of egusi is called the village egusi. It's sometimes cooked by our grandmas, not the city one. The city egusi we usually fry every time. Now our water is boiling, so we're going to open the lid and then basically what we'll be doing is we are going to be adding this like akara balls to the boiling water. We are supposed to mold it, but so we'll just cover it and allow this to steam for 3 minutes and then I'll bring you back. So this is about 3 minutes later. Now this place is the Toheeroh is excellent. So you can see what is happening here. The egusi has taken off. So we're going to add some of the water from the bowl. So keep stirring. Then here it gets fun. This is the fun part. We start adding other ingredients like the pepper. We're going to look at things. We're adding our pomo. So I'll be adding my fish. I've already removed the bone, the fish. I'm going to stir that to make sure everything is incorporated. I also had my meats, cooked meats. So I need to also stir this in. Now there was a little meat broth into it, so I'm going to stir this properly. So if you want to add water, this is the stage where you add your water to it. Now I'm going to add a little water. We want to add some water because it's quite thick and it's for a lot of people. Now we are going to stir that in. Don't worry, it looks like the oil is not sufficient. When it starts to boil, the oil will surface on the soup. Then we'll add some salt. But before adding salt, we need to test our soup. So we are adding salt. We'll always tell you to come for your natural iodine salt. So stir that in. I've already tasted it, and as it is, the taste is excellent. There seems to be no need for any Maggi or whatever seasoning cube. So I would add in my vegetables and then I'll cover everything so everything will get cooked together. Now we are going in with our bitter leaf. We'll be adding our ugu. Remember, this is a healthy channel, so I'm going to put all of the ugu. We need to stir, so I'm going to stir to incorporate everything together. Now this is a very rich soup. not forget our stockfish. Want to add our stockfish, so add that in. Now that's it. So our soup has been boiling. Now it's time to stir. So let me teach you something. If your egusi soup is still foamy like this, it means it's not cooked. So you need to allow it to boil some more. Let's just keep stirring it. Ready. My soup looks. Our soup is ready. Yummy. So this is what I told you about the oil. It came to the surface. Now, how would you like to eat with this?